Alright, so we do a little bit of work around here. Sometimes on the car, sometimes on the house, property, 5 acres. Got a lot of work to do with yard work and stuff like that. 7, 8 vehicles, I don't know. One's actually a work vehicle, so I don't have to do too much, but we got work vehicles. We got our vehicles that we work on, things like that. And we're trying to figure out whether or not we want to start a YouTube channel. And if we were, what we would want to do, just, so people can kind of see a little bit of what goes on around here. Sometimes Jeremiah and myself do a few things on our own. And there's Jeremiah under there changing the oil. Hi, Jeremiah.
Hello.
Which vehicle are you working on today?
Anna's 2018 Mazda 3.
All right. Now they're changing the oil. Just little simple things, but just little things we like to watch other people doing their work. And sometimes thought maybe other people want to see what we do. Maybe just trying to figure out what we could call the video. I don't know. No garage, because we have no garage. We have several old trucks. 1998 GMC work truck there, 89 Dakota, 90 F-150, 2012 Mazda 6, 2018 Mazda 3, and a couple other vehicles as well. So just maybe let us know if we decide to share this to YouTube. Well, one of the things I'm looking at while we're under here is this battery. Maybe somebody can give me a hand in figuring out why this thing seems to want to leak acid out so much. It's not a very old battery. You can see 1121 is the date on it, but it does appear that the seal vents, or whatever you want to call them, have been leaking out, and it's causing some corrosion around the battery bracket. Again, this is only a 2018, so it's not a very old car. Only about 40,000 some odd miles. And so if anybody's got any ideas on what's actually causing that, that'd be great to know. Let us know. Well, some of y'all may be wondering, well, what kind of oil do you use if you're changing your own oil? Well, sometimes it does vary, obviously, between the different vehicles. But a lot of time, my favorite brand to use is Castrol. This particular one is 0820. That's what this car calls for. And anytime I've had a Mazda, I've definitely always used Castrol. That's kind of been my go-to oil. My dad used it a lot growing up. I remember him using Castrol quite a bit. Depending on what we change, what vehicle we're doing. Sometimes it'll be a different oil. The older vehicles, sometimes we'll get something cheaper initially when we're trying to work on them and getting them up to running and everything like that. But Castrol is kind of my go-to. So we're gonna get that seal taken off of there and grab me a funnel so I don't make too much of a mess. Here's another piece of interesting thing. Why do they put pieces of foil to seal the top of these oil bottles? I would think you would want to not do that, because if you drop that foil into the oil, well, probably not a good thing for your car. Let me know. What do you think? Well, guess what, y'all? I made a mistake. I put 5 full quarts in here. Should have stopped at about 4.5. So now we got to figure out how to get a little bit out of here. So we're gonna try and drain just a small little amount, and hopefully we don't make too much of a mess doing this, and don't go too far with it, and then we got to get more oil again. But we're gonna see what we can do with this. Well, at least it looks kind of clean coming out, so that's good. That's not too bad of a flow right there. If you can kind of keep it like that, maybe a little bit more, but I know you don't want to let the plug pop out. Then you get going too fast, and we'll see how it does. All right, we drained a little bit more out. Ran the car for a little bit. Let's see where we're at now. See if I can do this with one hand. Alright, I'll try this again now that I've wiped off the original. Let's see. Hey, looks like we're pretty good. Right where we need to be. I'm gonna call that a win. Well, that's about it for today. Jeremiah's gonna finish buttoning up underneath there. And I'm about to go in, get showered up, and get ready to go some work. Tell everybody in YouTube land, bye, Jeremiah.
Goodbye.
All done for one day, for one vehicle anyways. Hey, next time maybe we'll change out the old fuel filter on old Blue over there. And I'm sure there's plenty more work to do on that one. Plenty of electrical work and front end work to do on old Bluebell over there. And then, yeah, just some minor upkeep mostly on Wilson there too. So always something to do around here, keeping us busy. With that, have a blessed day.